Have you ever begged the universe for a sign, for love, success, or just a break from the struggle, and heard nothing but silence? It's not because the universe isn't listening. It's because you're asking the wrong way. What I'm about to reveal isn't magic, but it will feel like it is. Stay with me, because this secret, based on the powerful teachings of Jacobo Grinberg, will make the universe say yes to everything you desire. Most people think reality happens to them. They think luck, fate, or some divine plan is shaping their lives. But what if I told you reality is something you're creating every moment? The universe doesn't decide your destiny, you do. Everything you desire, love, abundance, success, is waiting for you. But there's a catch. You have to know how to ask. And if you don't, it's like knocking on a door that will never open. This isn't wishful thinking or some feel-good affirmation. It's science and energy. The truth is, your thoughts and emotions vibrate at a frequency that shapes the world around you. If you're vibrating fear, doubt, and scarcity, guess what you attract? More of that. But when you learn to shift your energy, when you align your vibration with what you desire, the universe has no choice but to respond. And no, this isn't magic. It's a natural law. It's the same principle that Jacobo Grinberg, a visionary researcher of human consciousness, dedicated his life to understanding. Grinberg's work revealed that our minds don't just interpret reality, they actually project it. What you consistently think and feel shapes the reality you experience. Here's the part most people miss. Asking the universe isn't about begging or hoping. It's about becoming the frequency of what you want. The process is simple, but powerful, and it only takes 3 steps. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use them to manifest anything. But be warned, once you learn this, there's no going back. Your life will change forever. Think of it this way: the universe is a mirror. It reflects whatever you project. If you're constantly thinking, "I'm not good enough," the universe reflects back situations that confirm that. But if you shift your vibration to "I'm worthy," "I'm ready," "I already have what I desire," the universe aligns itself to make that your reality. So what do you really want? Is it love? Financial freedom? Health? Whatever it is, the universe is waiting for you to ask the right way. In just a moment, I'm going to teach you the 3 steps that will change how you manifest forever. But before we dive in, remember this: the universe doesn't say no. It only says yes to what you're vibrating. So let's get your vibration aligned with your dreams. Stick with me until the end of this video, and I promise you'll never ask the universe the same way again. Are you ready? Let's begin. Let's start with the first and most important step: multisensory visualization. Most people think they know how to visualize, but chances are you've been doing it wrong. Here's the mistake most of us make. We imagine our desires like a distant dream, as if we're watching a movie from the outside. But the universe doesn't respond to dreams or wishes. It responds to what you feel is already real. Let me explain. When I first started visualizing, I used to picture what I wanted, things like a new job, financial freedom, even love. But I was detached from those images. I was just playing a mental movie with no emotional connection. And guess what? Nothing changed. It wasn't until I learned to fully immerse myself in the experience, using all my senses, that things started to shift. Here's what you need to do. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, and don't just see your desire. Live it. Feel it in every cell of your body, as if it's happening right now. Let's say you want to manifest your dream job. Don't just picture the office. Walk through it in your mind. Feel the weight of your briefcase in your hand. Hear the echo of your footsteps in the hallway. Imagine sitting at your desk, feeling the softness of the leather chair under your fingers. Smell the fresh coffee on your desk. And most importantly, feel the emotion you would feel if that dream had already come true. This is the secret most people miss. Visualization isn't about creating mental pictures. It's about creating a state of being. The universe responds to energy and vibration, not thoughts alone. So if you want abundance, feel abundant. If you want love, feel loved. If you want success, feel successful. Here's a personal story that changed everything for me. I once wanted to manifest a trip to a place I had always dreamed of visiting. But instead of just imagining myself there, I lived it in my mind. I pictured myself at the airport, suitcase in hand. I heard the announcements over the loudspeakers. I felt the texture of my passport as I handed it to the officer. I imagined looking out the airplane window, watching the clouds drift by. I even felt the warm breeze on my skin when I arrived at my destination. And the most important part, I didn't just imagine it, I felt grateful for it. In my mind, I kept saying, "Thank you, universe. This is more incredible than I ever imagined." Now, here's the wild part. That trip materialized faster than I thought possible. And not just once, I've been to that place multiple times since. But by the time it happened, it didn't feel surprising. It felt completely natural, as if it had already happened. Because in a way, it had. I had already lived it in my mind, over and over again. You see, when you visualize in this way, you're doing more than imagining a future. You're shifting your vibration in the present. You're telling the universe, this is my reality. And the universe has no choice but to align with that energy. But here's a crucial tip. Don't stop at the visual part. Engage all your senses. If you're manifesting a new home, don't just see the walls. Walk through the rooms in your mind. Hear the floor creak under your feet. Smell the scent of fresh paint or the flowers on your windowsill. Feel the texture of the furniture. Make it so real in your mind that you can't tell if it's a dream or reality. And most importantly, tap into the emotion. The universe doesn't respond to mental images. It responds to feelings. So what would you feel if your desire was already part of your life? Joy? Gratitude? Peace? Excitement? Feel that emotion deeply, because that emotion is your vibration. And your vibration is the language the universe understands. Think about it this way. Imagine two people asking the universe for the same thing. One says, "I want a new job," but deep down they feel desperate, anxious, and full of doubt. The other says, "I already have my dream job," and they feel excited, grateful, and confident. Who do you think the universe will respond to? The person who's already vibrating at the frequency of their desire. Here's another example. Let's say you want to manifest financial abundance. Instead of focusing on the bills piling up, visualize yourself already living in abundance. Picture yourself paying those bills with ease, feeling light and free. Imagine checking your bank account and seeing more money than you ever expected. Feel the excitement of knowing you're financially secure. And most importantly, give thanks for it as if it's already yours. That gratitude shifts your vibration instantly. Now, you might be thinking, but isn't this just pretending? No, it's training your mind and body to align with the reality you want to create. It's like planting seeds in your subconscious. The more you water them with emotion and belief, the more they grow into your physical reality. Here's the truth. The universe isn't responding to what you want. It's responding to what you are. When you visualize with all your senses and feel the emotion deeply, you become the person who already has that desire. And that's when magic happens. So, take a moment right now. Close your eyes. Picture your biggest dream. Don't just see it, feel it. Feel the joy, the gratitude, the peace that comes with it. Let it fill your entire being. Because the moment you start vibrating at that frequency, the universe will have no choice but to say yes. And remember, this is just the first step. There's more to come. But if you get this right, you've already taken a giant leap toward transforming your life. Now let's move on to the second step, advanced gratitude. This one is a game changer. Now that you know how to visualize your desires with full intensity, let's talk about the second step, advanced gratitude. This is where the real magic happens, and it's a step most people overlook. You've probably heard about the importance of being grateful for what you have. But what if I told you that's only half of the equation? The secret is to express gratitude for what you want, before it shows up in your life. Let me explain. Most people wait to feel grateful until something good happens. They wait until they get the job, the relationship, the money. But that's backwards. If you're waiting for external circumstances to make you feel thankful, you're giving away your power. True manifestation happens when you feel grateful for your desires as if they've already come true. You're not hoping. You're not wishing. You're saying to the universe, thank you for this incredible blessing. I already have it. When you practice advanced gratitude, you shift your vibration from lack to abundance. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, you're telling the universe, I'm already aligned with my desires. They're already mine. And here's the key. The universe doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined with emotion. It responds to your vibration. So when you feel gratitude in advance, you're creating a reality where your desires already exist. Let me share a personal story to show you how powerful this is. A few years ago, I was stuck in my career. I knew I wanted to make a change, but I had no idea how it would happen. Instead of worrying or stressing about it, I started practicing advanced gratitude. Every morning I would sit down with a notebook and write things like, thank you for the incredible opportunities that are flowing to me. Thank you for the job I love. Thank you for the abundance that surrounds me. At first it felt strange. My logical mind kept saying, but this isn't real yet. But I kept going. I kept writing. I kept feeling thankful. And then something unexpected happened. One day I got an email from someone I didn't even know. They had heard about me through a friend, and they wanted to connect about a new opportunity. That connection ended up becoming the exact breakthrough I had been visualizing and giving thanks for. But here's the thing, it didn't feel like a coincidence. It felt like a natural result of the energy I was projecting. That's when I realized something profound. Gratitude isn't just a feel-good practice. It's a powerful signal to the universe. It says, I trust that everything I desire is already on its way. And when you trust, the universe responds. Now you might be wondering, why does this work? Is it just positive thinking? No, it's deeper than that. Scientists and spiritual leaders agree. Everything in the universe is made of energy, including your thoughts and emotions. When you feel gratitude, you're emitting a high-frequency vibration. And because like attracts like, that high-frequency energy draws similar experiences into your reality. Think of it like tuning a radio. If you're tuned to a station of fear, doubt, and scarcity, that's the reality you'll experience. But when you tune yourself to the frequency of gratitude, you attract abundance, love, and success. It's not magic. It's a natural law of energy. But here's the catch, it's not enough to say the words. You have to feel it. You can't just write, thank you for my dream life, without feeling the emotion behind it. The universe doesn't respond to empty words. It responds to your vibration. So how do you practice advanced gratitude in your daily life? It's simple, but it takes consistency. First, start your day with gratitude. Each morning before you do anything else, take a few minutes to write down what you're grateful for, as if it's already part of your life. For example, if you want financial abundance, write, thank you for the financial freedom I'm enjoying. Thank you for the unexpected opportunities that keep coming my way. If you want love, write, thank you for the deep, meaningful relationship I have. Feel the emotion behind those words. Feel the joy, the excitement, the peace. Second, express gratitude in the present. Throughout your day, find small moments to express gratitude for what's already in your life. Gratitude is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And the stronger it gets, the faster you shift your vibration. Third, end your day with gratitude. Before you go to bed, take a moment to reflect on your day and give thanks for the blessings that showed up, even the small ones. Gratitude creates momentum. The more you give thanks, the more you'll find to be thankful for. Here's another powerful example. A friend of mine wanted to manifest her dream home, but instead of focusing on the fact that she didn't have it yet, she started practicing advanced gratitude. Every morning she would write, Thank you for my beautiful home. Thank you for the space that brings me peace and joy. She would visualize walking through the rooms, feeling the floors under her feet, smelling the fresh flowers on the table. And every night she would end her day by saying, "Thank you, universe, for my home." Within months, things started to shift. An unexpected opportunity came up, and she was able to buy the exact house she had been visualizing. But here's the thing, it didn't feel like a surprise to her. It felt like a natural result of her gratitude practice. She had already lived in that house so many times in her mind that when it became her reality, it felt completely normal. One of the biggest benefits of advanced gratitude is that it removes doubt, fear, and anxiety. When you're focused on what you don't have, you create resistance. You're vibrating lack, and that blocks your desires. But when you're thankful for what you want as if it's already here, you let go of that resistance. You move from a state of wanting to a state of having. And that's where manifestation happens. Here's something powerful to remember: the universe doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you're ready to receive. Gratitude makes you ready. It aligns your mind, body, and spirit with the reality you want to create. So ask yourself right now, what are you grateful for? Not just what you have, but what you're creating. What desires are you ready to thank the universe for right now? Write them down. Say them out loud. Feel them in your heart. Because the moment you start giving thanks in advance, the universe begins to move things into place. Opportunities, connections, and even miracles start to unfold. Remember, gratitude isn't just a tool for manifesting your desires. It's a state of being. And when you live in a state of gratitude, the universe has no choice but to say, "Here you go. You're ready." Now, let's move to the third and final step. Inspired action. This is where you take all the energy you've built and turn it into reality. This is the step that most people skip, and it's the reason so many manifestations get stuck. You see, manifestation isn't about sitting back, closing your eyes, and waiting for miracles to fall into your lap. The universe isn't a magic genie that just grants wishes out of thin air. It works with you, not for you. Think of it like this. The universe is your GPS. It knows exactly where you want to go, but it can't do anything unless you're moving. If you just sit there, the GPS has no routes to calculate and no paths to adjust. But the moment you take a step, any step, the path starts to unfold. Doors open, opportunities appear, and what once seemed impossible becomes inevitable. But here's the key. It's not just about taking any random action. It's about taking inspired action. So what exactly is inspired action? It's different from forced action. Forced action comes from a place of fear or desperation, like applying for hundreds of jobs just to get something or making decisions out of panic. Inspired action, on the other hand, comes from a place of clarity and alignment. It feels natural. It feels right. It's like a sudden nudge or idea that feels exciting, even if it's a little scary. It's that gut feeling telling you to reach out to someone, sign up for a course, or start a new project. That's the universe guiding you. Here's an example. Imagine you're manifesting your dream job. You've been visualizing it, feeling grateful for it, but nothing seems to be happening. One day you get this idea to send an email to someone you admire in your field. You might think, what's the point? They probably won't respond. But you do it anyway. And that one email turns into a conversation, which leads to an unexpected opportunity. That's how inspired action works. It's not about knowing the entire plan. It's about following the nudges and trusting that each step will reveal the next. The universe won't show you the whole path at once. It gives you one step at a time. And when you take that step, the next one appears. Now, let's talk about why most people get stuck at this step. It's because they think they need to see the entire path before they start. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect plan. But that's not how manifestation works. You don't need to see the whole staircase to take the first step. Think of it like walking down a dark path with a flashlight. You can only see a few steps ahead, but as long as you keep moving, the path will continue to reveal itself. The key is to start. Take one step. Send that email, make that call, join that class. Whatever it is, take action from a place of trust, not fear. You don't need to know how everything will work out. You just need to show the universe that you're serious. How do you know if an action is truly inspired? Here's a simple way to tell. Inspired action feels exciting, even if it's a little scary. It feels like a natural next step, even if it pushes you out of your comfort zone. If it feels forced, desperate, or anxiety-driven, it's probably not inspired action. Let's say you're manifesting financial abundance. Instead of applying to random jobs out of fear, an inspired action might be reaching out to someone who could mentor you, starting a side hustle you're passionate about, or learning a new skill that excites you. The key is to listen to your intuition and follow the nudges that feel aligned with your goals. Here's what I want you to remember. Manifestation isn't passive. It's a partnership with the universe. You do your part through visualization and gratitude, and the universe responds by opening doors. But you need to take the first step. And every step you take sends a message. I'm ready. I trust the process. So ask yourself right now, what's one inspired action I can take today? It doesn't have to be big. It just has to feel right. Because once you start moving, you'll notice that things start to align. What once felt impossible will suddenly feel natural. And that's when the magic happens. Remember, the universe isn't waiting for you to be perfect. It's waiting for you to start. So take that first inspired action today and watch as your desires start to unfold. Now that you've learned how to visualize, express gratitude, and take inspired action, there's one more crucial piece we need to cover. Because this is where most people get stuck. You can visualize your dream life and take steps toward it. But if something feels off, if it feels like you're hitting an invisible wall, it's because of internal blockages. These blockages are the silent killers of your manifestations. They're the limiting beliefs, doubts, and fears that keep you stuck in a cycle of frustration. Here's the truth. The biggest obstacles to your success aren't outside of you. They're within you. As Jacobo Grinberg explained, the human mind is a powerful channel between possibility and reality. But if that channel is clogged with doubt, fear, or feelings of unworthiness, your desires get stuck. So how do you clear those blockages and open the path for your manifestations to flow? Let's dive into a simple, powerful exercise that will help you remove those blocks and reset your vibration. The first step is to identify the thoughts that are holding you back. These are the subconscious beliefs that whisper, "I'm not good enough," or "I don't deserve this," or "It's too hard." The problem is, most of these beliefs are running in the background, and you might not even be aware of them. But they show up in your emotions. When you feel fear, self-doubt, or anxiety about your goals, that's a clue that a limiting belief is at play. Here's what I want you to do. Take out a piece of paper and write down the first thoughts that come to mind when you think about your biggest desire. For example, if you want to manifest financial freedom, ask yourself, what do I believe about money? If your first thoughts are things like money is hard to come by, or I'll never be rich, write those down. Don't judge them. Just get them out of your head and onto paper. Once you've identified these beliefs, you've already taken a huge step. Awareness is key. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. Now that you've identified your blockages, it's time to challenge them. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? Where did it come from? Who taught me to think this way? Most of the time, you'll realize that these beliefs aren't yours. They've been passed down from family, society, or past experiences. But just because they were planted in your mind doesn't mean they're true. Let's say you wrote down, "I'm not good enough to succeed." Ask yourself, is that an absolute truth? Of course not. It's just a thought you've been repeating so often that it feels real. But thoughts can be changed. Beliefs can be rewritten. Here's a quick tip. For every limiting belief you've written down, write a new empowering belief to replace it. If you wrote, "I'm not good enough," change it to, "I'm more than enough." and success flows to me effortlessly. If you wrote, money is hard to come by, change it to, money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. The key is to create new beliefs that align with the reality you want to manifest. Now that you've challenged your limiting beliefs, it's time to release the emotions tied to them. You see, blockages aren't just thoughts, they're emotions stored in your body. Fear, doubt, and anxiety can weigh you down like emotional baggage, blocking your vibration from aligning with your desires. One powerful way to release these emotions is through a simple breathing exercise. Here's how it works. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose. As you breathe in, visualize light filling your body, dissolving any tension or fear. Hold that breath for a few seconds. Now, as you exhale through your mouth, imagine all the doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs leaving your body as dark smoke. Do this a few times, and you'll feel lighter, freer, more aligned. This process is powerful because it helps you clear your energy field. Remember, your vibration is what the universe responds to. When you release emotional blockages, you raise your vibration and open the path for your desires to manifest. Here's an important point: you can't just remove blockages. You need to replace them with positive, empowering actions. Otherwise, your mind will fall back into old patterns. Think of it like pulling weeds from a garden. Once you've cleared the weeds, you need to plant new seeds. For example, if you've identified a belief that says, "I'll never be successful," don't just challenge that thought. Replace it with an action that reinforces your new belief. Maybe that means updating your resume, reaching out to a mentor, or taking a course to build your skills. Every action you take sends a signal to the universe that you're ready to step into your new reality. Here's the truth. The universe is always ready to say yes to you, but you have to clear the path for it to do so. And every time you take an action that aligns with your desires, you're breaking down those invisible walls and creating a clear channel for abundance to flow. The final part of this exercise is a daily affirmation practice. After you've identified and challenged your blockages, start each day by affirming your new beliefs. Here's how you do it. Stand in front of a mirror, look yourself in the eyes, and say your new affirmations out loud. For example, say, "I am worthy of love and success. Abundance flows to me effortlessly. I trust the universe is always working in my favor." At first, it might feel awkward. You might even hear that little voice in your head saying, "This isn't true." But keep going. The more you repeat these affirmations, the more they become your new reality. You're reprogramming your mind. And when your mind changes, your vibration changes. And when your vibration changes, your reality changes. Here's what I want you to remember. Your biggest enemy isn't the universe. It's not other people. It's not even your circumstances. Your biggest enemy is the voice inside your head that tells you you're not good enough, not worthy, or not capable. But that voice is a lie, and you have the power to silence it. By identifying, challenging, and replacing your blockages, you're clearing the way for your manifestations to flow. You're telling the universe, "I'm ready. I've removed the doubts. I trust the process." And the moment you do that, you'll notice that things start to shift. Opportunities appear. Coincidences happen. Your desires begin to take shape. Remember, the universe doesn't say no. It only says yes to the vibration you're sending out. Clear those blockages, align your energy, and watch the magic unfold. You now have all the tools to manifest your dream life: multisensory visualization, advanced gratitude, and inspired action. But here's the truth. None of it works unless you take the first step. The universe is ready to say yes to you, but it's waiting for you to show that you're ready. So ask yourself, what do you truly desire? Write it down as if it's already yours. Feel it, own it, and take one inspired action today to bring it closer to reality. Manifestation isn't magic, it's alignment. The universe mirrors your vibration. When you think, feel, and act like the person who already has what you desire, the path will reveal itself. It's not about knowing every step in advance. It's about trusting the process, taking that first step, and allowing the universe to guide you. Remember, every action you take sends a clear message. I'm ready. If this message resonated with you, like this video and subscribe for more content that elevates your energy. Leave a comment below declaring your intention, because when you declare it, you activate it. Right? The universe always says yes to me, and watch how things start shifting in your life. The universe is always listening. The question is, are you ready to receive?